Are you ready to draw some giant, large-scale hot cocoa mugs today, friends? I hope so. The first step, as always, will be to write your name and code on this giant piece of paper and then flip it over. I'm going to show you 3 different ideas on how to draw a mug. You can draw a mug any way you'd like to, as long as you stick to that large-scale rule. It has to be big. I like to draw mugs starting with an oval at the top of the paper. That's the opening of my mug. Then I draw 2 lines on either side that go down all the way to the bottom of the mug. And that's where you can get creative. Here is a mug that has a curved, well, 2 curved sides. And I'm going to connect the 2 lines with another curved line and then add something called a foot on the bottom of the cup. You can add any type of handle you'd like to as well. Here's an idea, using 2 half circles to draw a simple handle. Hey, remember those double pinch pots we made last year in 4th grade if you were here? Those had a foot too. So hopefully you know what a foot is. It adds a little balance to a sculpture or a mug. Here's another idea. Start with an oval again. Leave some space on one side for a handle. And then draw 2 straight lines going down, connected with a smile, a curved line. If you don't use a curved line at the bottom, you're missing out on making your mug look 3-dimensional. That would be sad, right? Sometimes when you're drawing, you need to erase and try it again. Or other times, you just need to go back over what you drew to make it more clear. That's what I'm doing here. There we go. Here's another idea for a handle. Half of a heart. And a bigger one. Cool. My 3rd idea to share with you today also starts with an oval at the top of the paper, making sure that I choose a side that has more space on it for a handle. And this time using kind of wavy lines. You could also make your mug look like a Christmas tree perhaps by using a zigzag line. Get creative with this part, but follow the rule of the oval on top and the smiley face on the bottom. A foot is optional. You don't have to add a foot on your coffee mug. You should also definitely have a handle. So here's the foot. And I'm going to draw a handle with like 3 bumps. And I'm going to repeat that. There it is. All right, go for it. Draw the shape of your mug, please. After this, we're going to start decorating. Your mug decoration is going to be drawn with pencil first. And really, as long as you keep your design school appropriate, you can do anything you would like on these mugs. You can do simple patterns. Like this mug, I'm going to make it look like a candy cane. I'm going to add some inner details into the stripes. Even though that takes more time, I've seen candy canes that have red stripes with a thin green stripe in it as well. So I think that would look a little cooler, add a little bit more pizzazz to this mug right here. So there's one idea. Another idea is to draw a picture. Not just use designs like lines, but to actually draw a picture on your mug. So since it's almost the holidays, on this here mug, I'm going to draw a little reindeer surrounded by ornaments. It's just important to remember, if you're drawing a picture, or actually if you're drawing anything on these mugs, you need to keep them large. Not just because we're talking about large scale things, but because bigger things are easier to paint. And we're gonna be painting this entire piece of paper, so we don't want to make it too hard on ourselves. None of our details on our mugs should be super, super small. Thank you. A pattern or a design like lines and shapes. You can draw a picture on your mug, or you can put some writing on your mug as well. And none of this has to be related to the holidays. You could do something as simple as good morning. Instead of candy canes and reindeer, you could just do something that's neutral. Good morning! Whatever you decide to put on your mug with pencil, when you're finished, you need to outline it with black oil pastel. Please only use black in this case. It's a neutral color, so it won't be distracting. It will only help your design come through stronger. So, to draw successfully with oil pastel, especially in such a huge piece of paper, you're gonna wanna hold the paper down with one hand as you trace every single detail that you added with pencil. The handle, the oval, all of your designs inside of the mug. Any area you colored in with pencil, like my reindeer's eyes, for example, I'm actually gonna color that in with pastel. Check it out. Like the tops of my ornaments and the hook needs to be outlined. Once you finished outlining, you're still not done, my friends. You need to go back and blend every single line of oil pastel. When you blend, you're going to want to stay on the line with one finger and smooth the oil pastel. Look how much better a blended line looks than a not blended line. See? It also is really cool because when you blend, it adds a little shadow to everything. That's where value comes in. This is a connector project. It's connecting value to our next big topic in art, which is scale. This is a large scale mug, and it has shadows on it, dark areas that help make objects look three-dimensional. So that's value, right? So this artwork has both. That's why we're doing this. Even those eyes and antlers and every single line needs to be blended. Don't stop early. I'll be able to tell. the shadows on each ornament, the mug itself, and even the reindeer. Looks good. Now it's time to paint it.